JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, expert witness says gun code name Geraldo being used by gang for over 18 years. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. One firearm code named Geraldo, which is among 5 guns linked to 10 murder and shooting incidents, for which the police have fingered the St. Catherine-based Klansman gang, is connected to a cluster of incidents spanning 18 years, 8 months and 30 days, a ballistic expert assigned to the State Forensic Lab revealed in court Tuesday. The expert, who took the stand in the ongoing trial of 33 individuals accused of being part of the criminal organization, said he arrived at the conclusion having conducted several procedures based on a request from the lead detective on the case to look at 10 firearm-related incidents between St. Catherine and the St. Andrew allegedly committed by the gang. The family of firearms, which have been codenamed and given a unique identifier, so far featuring highlighting the crimes for which the 33 are facing trial, are Ursella, a .45 pistol, which was handed over to the police by a former gang member turned state witness, Vanze, Vanquisha, and Anjanette. Geraldo, though, was not used in any of the crimes for which the Crown has indicted the 33 accused. The expert, an assistant superintendent of police, furnished a ballistics match report outlining linkages between crime scenes and firearms for the tribunal. According to the expert, who said he was the one to review all 10 cases, he had concluded from components such as bullets and cartridge casings found at the various crime scenes that they had all been fired from the same weapons. Of those 10 incidents, 9 are reflected in the indictment brought by the Crown. They involve the 2017 murdered Price Right St. Andrew of Damien Forrester, otherwise called Dooley, the November 2017 murder in Lauriston St. Catherine of Patrick Tulloh, otherwise called Outlaw, the 2017 murder on the Spanish Town bypass of Bradshaw McDermott, the 2017 murder at the Spanish Town bus park of Irving McLagan, the 2018 murder on Jones Avenue in Spanish Town of Xavier Smith, otherwise called Rastaman, the 2018 murder at Phil's Area in Spanish Town of Clive Isaacs, the 2018 murder of Gary Patterson at the Spanish Town bus park, the double murder and arson in 2017 at New Nurse in the Old Capital of Jermaine Bryan and Cedella Walder, and the 2016 murder of Gary Eslop, otherwise called Joe Tex, at the LOJ Plaza in Spanish Town. On Tuesday, the experts said the firearms, Ursella and Vanze, on 3 different occasions, featured at the same scene. He said the weapons were used at the scene where McLagan was murdered. Ursella was also used in the shooting of Outlaw, as well as during the murder of Jermaine Bryan and Cedella Walder. According to the policeman, there was a strong association between these 2 firearms. Meanwhile, the expert, who said Ursella and Vanze are multiple activity firearms, meaning they have been used in more than one incident, said 5 multiple activity firearms were identified as being used in the 10 incidents he was asked to look at. He told the court that 2 of the weapons, Ursella and Anjanette, have been recovered and are in the custody of the police, while Vanze and Geraldo are still at large. Other firearms, he said, are linked to other weapons and other incidents. The revelations regarding the guns, and in particular, the trail emerging regarding the .45 pistol, Ursella, created quite a stir amongst the accused in the main prisoner's dock in courtroom number 1 at the Supreme Court. The accused, who had listened in rapt silence, craning their necks to see the visuals being presented by the expert, broke their silence when the particular crimes said to be committed with the pistol named Ursella were mentioned. Several were observed muttering to each other. Alleged gang leader Andre Blackman Bryan was observed at one point looking at a copy of the indictment while mumbling behind his mask. An emergency bathroom break was also requested for one of the accused in the secondary courtroom. 2 courtrooms are being utilized in the matter, given the number of the accused, attorneys, and court staff required. Asked by Trial Judge Chief Justice Brian Sykes how the weapons detailed by the expert related to the counts on the indictment, the prosecutor leading the evidence said, "What we are saying is that these are system guns, and one of these, which was tendered into evidence, is a .45 taken from Tyreek James. It is a system gun codenamed Ursella. James, otherwise called CJ, is alleged to be the shooter for the gang and one of several bodyguards for Bryan." The prosecutor added, "The 2 main prosecution witnesses have spoken about system guns, in that there are certain firearms that belong to the organization which it uses to commit crimes. One of them is the .45. We are saying it is supporting evidence. We are saying the murder at Fisheries, murder of Outlaw, and murders at the bus park. This weapon was used, and the evidence of Fisheries murders that Andre Blackman Bryan took the .45 from Tyreek James, shot Mr. Jermaine Bryan and handed it back to James, who used the same gun and shot Miss Walder, the prosecutor said. The Crown, however, had to suspend eliciting further evidence from the expert witness, following questions from the Chief Justice regarding his evidence relating to how the components, such as bullets and cartridge casings, from the various crime scenes came to be in his custody. The firearms are named using the Integrated Ballistics Identification System, IBIS, which enables police to store forensic information on bullets and fire cartridge cases, and allows them to quickly make automated comparisons against evidence collected at crime scenes and from confiscated firearms. The Crown is alleging that the accused, between 2015 and 2019, carried out a range of murders, conspiracies to murder and extortion and arson throughout the parish. The accused are being tried under the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organizations Amendment Act, commonly called the Anti-Gang Legislation, with several facing additional charges under the Firearms Act. The offences for which they are being tried include being part of a criminal organization, murder, conspiracy to murder, arson, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition. Police say the fractured gang, which has a membership of around 400, has caused mayhem in St. Catherine and has connections in the criminal underworld in neighboring islands and elsewhere overseas. The trial will resume on Thursday morning at 10. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.